Hi students, welcome to Roots Academy. Myself Inayatullah, lecturer of mathematics. Student, in our last video we discussed the problems and the concepts based on functions and the topic related to invertible functions. Now in today's video we will discuss the last topic of the functions, that is binary operations. This is also a very important topic in a functions chapter. So it is binary operations, very important topic in second PUC functions chapter. Student, first let us see the meaning of binary operations. Student, we know bi means two. Bi means two. That is, binary means two terms or two functions or two operations are performing. Here binary, that is two operations are performing at a time. So that kind of operations or that kind of concepts are called as binary operations under functions. So any function which is performing two operations at a time, that kind of functions are called as binary operations. So it means it is also a mapping. As I said, it is a function which is performing two operations at a time. So here binary operation is denoted by star. In general we will denote this by star. So here the real definition of binary operation is, it is a mapping. Star, that is a binary operation, is a mapping from a Cartesian product of a non-empty set. Here A is a non-empty set to the set itself. What is the definition of binary operation? Star, mapping from a Cartesian product of a non-empty set to the set itself. Then this kind of mappings are called as binary operations. Student, I hope you people understood the definition of binary operation. How can be the mapping will be here is, if suppose student, I have a set whose elements are A, B and C. If this is a set, then we must take its Cartesian product, that is A cross A. Let us check what is our A cross A here. Set A is having 3 elements, so A cross A means 3 3s are 9. So totally we should get 9 elements here. So how can we write those 9 elements? That is A comma A, A comma B, A comma C, like this from A. Next we'll start from B, B comma A, B comma B, and it is B comma C. Next is C comma A, C comma B, C comma C. Student, this is A cross A. Now then always in binary operation the Cartesian product will be a domain and the given set will be a codomain. So this is first one. So that's why Cartesian product is called as domain and single set is called as codomain. So the mapping will be, I will take A comma A, A comma B, A comma C, B comma A, B comma B, B comma C, C comma A, C comma B, C comma C, to set A, B, C. This is star. From A cross A to A. So student, here it is a mapping we can map anyway, but it should be a function. Students, sorry, here, see, this is already mapped to A. So student, like this kind of map, it can be any kind of mapping, but it must be first function. After that we can map as we want, but this is just an example I showed here. So like this kind of mappings are called as binary operations, and it is represented by star. So student, this is about the definition of binary operations. To understand the concepts and the problems of binary operations, we should know the 4 properties of binary operations. That are very binary operation properties, very important one. So student, here first one is commutative property. Commutative property. So let me take set A is our set. Let A be any set. Student, here A is any non-empty set. Okay, this A is any non-empty set. Now then, if A star B is equals with B star A for all A comma B belongs to our set, then it is called as commutative. So commutative means what? We will check. A star B must be exactly equals with B star A. If these two things are equal, then it is called as commutative property. What are these two elements, A and B? These two elements must be present in our set. Second one, associative. So here associatives, again let me take A is our set here. In associative we will take 3 elements, and the elements will take in such a way that if A star B star C is equals to A star B star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to set A. Student, this property, that is A star B star C, must be exactly equals with A star B star C, and these elements A, B, C must present in our set. If LHS is equals to RHS here, then we can call this property as associative. Then the binary operation is associative under binary operation with set A. If it is not equals, then it is not associative. Okay. Let me take an example here for these two property. I will take one combined example. Let us take a set. Let set is a real number. Let us take a set is a real number defined as A star B is equals to AB plus 1. Student, instead of all real numbers, the binary operation star is a binary operation here. It is defined as star product of these two elements can be written as product of these two plus 1, like this. We should check whether it is commutative and associative or not. So let us check one by one. Solution. First is commutative. Student, here this is very very important for us. As he has given, like that only we should take. First we should try to identify or understand what exactly he has given. Say here towards left and towards right of the star there are two elements. There are two elements, that is A and B. How he has written this A star B here? He has written that product of these two elements, that is product of first and second element plus 1. Like that the condition in this problem. This condition we should prove it is commutative or not, and we should check it is associative or not. Let us take first commutative. A star B is equals to B star A. Okay, student, it is directly given A star B is AB plus 1. This is equals to. How can I write B star A? Here in B star A, B is the first element, A is the second element. So according to this problem, we can write first element into second element plus 1. Why it is plus 1? Because in the problem, in the condition, he has taken plus 1 to the product of two elements. Now, in this left hand side and right hand side, same addition, so both will get cancelled. So left out is AB is equals to BA. Yes, student, under multiplication, any two number product is always same, whatever the position is. But if you are multiplying the two numbers, irrespective of their positions, it is same. LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore, star is a commutative. Star is a commutative. Let us check the associative now. Let us check the associative. Associative. What is associative? Says that A star B star C is equals to A star B star C. This is associative. Now student, here A star B. How can we write A star B? A star B can be written as AB plus 1, because it is clearly defined here, AB plus 1. This star C as it is, no changes here. Then this is equals to A star as it is. Now student, B star C. Sir, star product is there, and towards the left and right there are two elements, B and C. So what is this question says? The star product of two elements can be written as product of those two elements plus 1. So according to that, I can write product of these two elements plus 1. Now in this step, towards the left and right of the star, there is a two elements. Left side one element, right side another element. Here also same thing. So again we should apply for this same condition. We should apply same condition to this step also. So here the first element is AB plus 1. Second element is C. So how can I write? First element into second element plus 1, because he has added plus 1 to the product of two elements. So wherever we will get star product of two elements, in that step we should keep adding plus 1 to product of two elements, whatever the two elements here. Now towards the right side, elements will change. Here first element is A, second element is BC plus 1. So how can we write? We can write like this: A, that is first element, BC plus 1, second element plus 1. Now left hand side and right hand side, plus 1 and plus 1 gets cancelled. Whatever the element is there, let us multiply. AB into C is ABC plus 1 into C is C. This is equals to ABC plus A. Now student, here left hand side and right hand side, ABC and ABC exist, so both can be cancelled. C is equals to A we got. Here we got C is equals to A. But in general, C never equals to A, because these two are the two different elements. So since two different elements will never be equal, therefore we can declare that star is not associative. Star is not an associative because C is never equals to A. But here it is commutative. So like that, student, here in this complete binary operation topic, they will give this kind of statement. This is very, very important. We should follow as it is given in the question. We cannot change the condition. I hope you people understood these two properties, commutative and associative. Property, that is identity. Identity property. Student, in general, identity element is denoted by E. In general, identity element is represented by E, and A is any element. And A is any element. But these two things, for all A comma E belongs to our set. A set is A. These two, identity as well as the element, must belongs to the given set A. Here E and A must be present in set A. So then A star E or E star A, then the answer is always A. Because student, the meaning of identity, I think you people are very much familiar, but still I will tell what is identity is. If we have a number, we have something, and we are mixing this with some other number, let us consider that number is E, identity. I have some number, let us take 3 or something I have. This I am involving with some other number, some other thing. Let us take addition. I will explain with multiplication also. Then this number, it will not change its reality. That means the answer is itself. Then whatever this element is there, this is called as identity. It means there is a number, after adding we are getting the same input as output. Then in addition, in that case, the identity under addition is 0. That means 3 plus 0 is equals to 3. So whatever my input is there, I got same output just because of 0 is added. So 0 is called as an identity element under addition. Let us check in multiplication. I have number 5. This 5 I am multiplying with E, and I got the answer 5. I got the answer 5. Or this is vice versa also possible. That is, first I have some number that I am multiplying with 5 and I am getting 5 as output. Then in this case, this E is 1. This E is 1. Then only it is possible. In otherwise it is not possible. That means 5 into 1 is equals to 5. Here, whatever my input is there, I got same output. 5, I multiplied with 1, I got 5. So in multiplication, 1 is called as an identity. So in general, student, in general concept or in general anywhere in the mathematics, the additive identity is always 0. Multiplicative identity is always 1. So these two things you should remember. So like that, here also, if my element is A and E I considered as identity. If I am multiplying A with E or E with A, then my output is A. This is the identity property. Now here I'll take an example. Sometimes in our exam for 1 marks or 2 marks, it will ask us to find the identity element or the value of an identity. Then how can you find? Let us take an example. Let set is set of all natural number, star is a binary operation defined as A star B is equals to A into B. Find identity element. We should find an identity element. Then student, in this case, what we can do is to find the identity element, any one element should be changed to E, because E is an identity element in general. So its solution will be change B to E. Not necessary that it should be always we should change B to E. We can change any one element. I can prefer A also, but why the purpose I preferred B to E is because it is as it is the definition of identity. You won't get any confusion. So what happened? A as it is, star B becomes E now. This is equals to A E. Now student, what is A star E according to identity law or identity property? A star E is A, that is equals to A into E. Now here we can divide A on both sides. So what we will get? E is equals to A by A. That implies E is equals to 1. Like this we can find the value of an identity if it is given condition like this. Not like this, it can be any condition. If star is any binary operation, this condition can be anything, but the procedure remains same. And the procedure is, out of these two elements, any one we should consider as identity. Then we should follow the condition. Last property is inverse. Inverse property. What is this inverse property says is, answered here, the identity is unique in a set. For every element there is unique single identity. As I said, under addition, for every number only 0 is the identity, and under multiplication for every number only 1 is an identity. But in inverse it is not like that. If suppose A is an element, then its inverse is represented by A power minus 1. This element must belongs to set A. For all A belongs to set A. And its inverse is represented like this. So in inverse property, student, every element has its own inverse. If suppose A is the element, then its inverse is only A power minus 1. Like that, if I write B, then its inverse is B power minus 1. Like that, for every different element we will get different inverses. So here A star A inverse is equals to A inverse star A. Answer is identity. Answer is an identity. It can be either A star A inverse or A inverse star A. Answer is an identity here. For example, here let us take an example. I have 3 plus 0 is equals to 3. Then I should get 0 is this problem. This problem is related to addition. It is clearly mentioned here. It is related to addition, and we know under addition 0 is the identity law. So what we can do here is, I will shift this 3 to other side, so it changes its sign. This 3 as it is, minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. See, we got an identity. That means we will get it is equal to 0. 0 equals 0. So that means here, for this 3, the inverse is minus 3. For 3, the inverse is minus 3 in this particular addition. Like that, if I write 2, then the inverse is minus 2. That time not again it is minus 3. As I said, in inverse, every element has its own inverse. If I take 4, then inverse is minus 4. If it is like this, 4 into 1, answer is 4. Then if I multiply this, then further can be written as 4 into 1 by 4. This 4, I divided this side, divide 4 on both sides, then we can write like this, 1 is equals to 4 into 1 by 4. Or if I cross multiply this 4 to other side, then it will become like this. Now here numerator and denominator, 4 and 4 gets cancelled, answer will be 1. So under multiplication, 1 is the identity element, so I can write that the inverse of 4 is 1 divided by 4. Like that, the inverse of 5 will be 1 divided by 5. So student, these are the 4 properties of binary operations. Very, very important properties. Based on this only, they will ask problems in our exam. Definitely they will ask problems for 3 marks and problems for 1 marks. I hope you people understood the properties of binary operation. The first problem will be, determine whether star on positive integer given by a star b is equals to a minus b is binary operation. Student, b dot o, if I write, it is shortcut of binary operation, comma, commutative, comma, associative or not. Student, he is asking us to check whether on set of positive integer, this star under this condition, it is a binary operation, comma, commutative, comma, associative or not. So this will be definitely 3 marks question, because totally 3 things we are finding. So first, one by one, given set. What is our set? Positive integer. We don't want negative integers here, negative numbers. Positive integer. Z plus means positive integers. A star b is equals to a minus b. Student, to check whether any condition is a binary operation or not, then the main thing we should do is, we should give the values of these two elements. We can give any value to these two elements from this set, from positive integer. For every value of that, this condition must satisfy. For any value, if it does not satisfy, then we will declare that it is not a binary operation. Okay, in some case, for maximum values, it may possible, but there is one value, for that particular value, it is not possible. It does not give the answer again, positive integer. For that value, we will declare that it is not a binary operation. So I will repeat. If you want to check it is a binary operation or not, for every value or element of positive integer, it should give again final answer also a positive integer. For any value, if it is not give positive integer at the end, so we will declare that it is not binary operation. So for that we will take let a equals 2, b equals 3. I can give any value, choice is mine. I can take a is greater and b is lesser, because here I have taken b greater than a. Okay, you can, as I said, there are infinite numbers here in positive integers. I took just a value. Let us check with this. So that is 2 star 3 is equals to 2 minus 3. 2 star 3 answer is minus 1. See, final answer I got is minus 1. This minus 1 does not belongs to z plus. This is not positive integer. So therefore star is not a binary operation. This star is not a binary operation. Why? Because answer is minus 1. Then you may have some doubt, sir, what happens if a is greater than b? Then always will get positive answers. That's 100%. If I change a to 3, b to 2, then definitely I will get plus 1, and always it belongs to positive integer. Not only a is 3, b is 2. For every value where a is greater than b, then always it is binary operation. But here, what if I change like this? If I take the condition where b is greater than a, then what happens? That is also an important point, no? So in that case, I will get negative numbers, and these negative numbers are not z plus. So therefore it is not binary operation. Next is commutative. What is the commutative property says? A star b is equals to b star a, where a and b belongs to z plus. Okay, how can I write a star b? It is a minus b. And how can I write b star a? It is b minus a. Now student, what I can do here is, this minus I can shift to this side. So a as it is, this minus a, if I come this side, it will become plus a, and this minus b I can shift to other side, b as it is, then this becomes plus b. So this is 2a is equals to 2b. 2 gets cancelled, but student, I got a is equals to b. This is 100% not possible, because a and b are two different numbers. A and b are here two different numbers. These two different numbers cannot be equal. Therefore, star is not commutative. Here in this case, star is not commutative. Let us check whether it is associative or not. Associative or not, we will check. What is associative property says? A star b star c is equal to a star b star c. So what is a star b? A star b is, sorry, a minus b star c. This is equals to a as it is star b star c is b minus c, because the condition here for the two element is difference of the two element. So b star c is b minus c. Again there is a star product of two element here. Here also star product of two element. So a minus b is first, c is second element. So how can I write? first element, then second element. First element minus second element. This is equal to first element minus second element. Now what happened? A minus B minus C. This is equals to A minus into B minus B minus into minus plus C. Now student here plus A gets cancel, minus B and minus B also gets cancel. What is left out here? Minus C here, and towards right hand side plus C. Negative number will never equals to the positive numbers. Therefore, star is not associative. Their star is not associative. Second problem is determine whether star, now this time we will change the set, and I will take real numbers, set of all real numbers, capital R means set of all real numbers, given by the condition is A star B is equals to A into B square. This square is only for B, not for A. Square is only for B. Is a binary operation commutative, associative, or not? Student, again in this problem also we should prove same three things. First one is binary operation or not, second is commutative or not, third is associative or not. What is the set? An integer, set of all integer. What is the condition? A star B is equals to A into B square. Like this the condition here. Let us check. Solution. Given set is equals to real number, A star B is equals to A B square. So first is binary operation. It is binary operation or not. Let us give values to A and B. Any value I can take because it is real number. I can take negatives, I can take positives, I can take fractions, I can take decimals, anything I can take. But I should just follow this condition. I will take direct numbers. A equals 1, B equals minus 2. So 1 star minus 2 equals 1 into minus 2 whole square. 1 into minus 2 whole square is 4. So 1 into 4 is 4. So student, here final answer I got is 4. Yes, this 4 is present in real number. Therefore, star is a binary operation. Star is a binary operation because at the end the answer presents in the given set. Second is commutative. What is commutative property? Says A star B is equals to B star A. What is the star product of two element? Says in this problem, it says product of the first and the second with square. But second element is having square. So A as it is, first element, B with square. This is equals to, in this problem, first element is B, second element is A, then B into A with square for A. Now student, here, see, one time A in my left hand side and right hand side, one time A gets cancelled. Like that, one time B and one time B gets cancel. What is left out here? In left hand side, only B is left out. This is equals to, in my right hand side, A is left out. So here student, A and B are two different elements. So these two different elements cannot be equal. Therefore, star is not commutative. Next is associative. Associative is what? A star B star C. This is equals with A star B star C. Now what happened here? How can I write A star B? I can write that A into B square star C. This is equals to A star B into C square. Now student, again we have a star product of two elements, both in left hand side and right hand side. So here first element is A into B square, second element is C. So again how can I write this? This I can write first element into square of the second element. This is equals to first element into square of the second element. So student, what happened here? A as it is, B square, and here C square is there. This also as it is. This is equals with A as it is, because it doesn't have any power. Student, BC square has power, that is 2. So this B will get square. Now C will get power 4, because C is already having square. Now here A and A gets cancel. Then B square and B square also gets cancel. Left out part is C square is equals to C power 4. Now student, just be careful here. Student, okay, if I give 0 here, because it is real number, I can check with any number. I can give positive, negative, decimal, fraction, anything. Okay, for 0, 0 square as well as 0 power 4, both are same. For 1, 1 square and 1 power 4, both are same. Minus 1, because both are even power here, both will get same answer. Okay, apart from these three things, apart from, I will write here, apart from 0, 1, minus 1, if I take any other number from this, if I take any other number from this real number, what happen? Will I get equal numbers on both sides? No. For example, if I take this 2, 2 square is totally different from 2 power 4. So I can say that this is not equal for every value of C. Therefore, star is not associative. Star is not associative. No doubt, for 0, 1, minus 1 it is equal. But what happen? Other values, it will differ. LHS is totally different from RHS. So that's why I wrote the condition, star is not associative here. So student, here the set is rational number Q. It is a rational number Q defined as A star B is equals to AB divided by 2. AB divided by 2. Student, A star B is equal to AB by 2. Same thing, we should check it is a binary operation or not, it is commutative or not, it is associative or not. Okay student, first we will take given A star B is equals to AB by 2. And what is the set here? Set is set of all rational number. Capital Q represents set of all rational number. What are rational number? A number which is in the form of P by Q, but Q cannot be equal to 0. But Q will never be equal to 0. I will write it here. But Q never equal to 0. P can be anything. Q also other than 0. It can be anything. Positive, negative, everything. Because P and Q are integers. So first binary operation. A star B is equals to AB by 2. Student, I should take any two numbers from this set for A and B. I prefer let A equals half, B equals 2 by 3. Any number I can take. Positive also I can take. I can take even negative also I can take. Doesn't matter. Minus 2 by 3 I will take for B. So what happened? Let us check. 1 by 2 star minus 2 by 3. This is equals to 1 by 2 into minus 2 by 3 whole divided by 2 as it is. Because the condition is what? Star product of two element can be written as product of those two element divided by 2. So here star product is half and minus 2 by 3. So how I wrote? Product of first element and second element divided by 2. Now student, here denominator and numerator gets cancelled. So left out part is minus 1 by 3 whole divided by 2. Finally this 2 will get multiplied with 3. So we'll get the final answer is minus 1 by 6. Is this minus 1 by 6 present in our Q? Yes, always. It belongs to rational number. Therefore, star is binary operation. Next is commutative or not. So what is that? A star B is equals to B star A. A star B is equal to B star A. So student, I will prove in general A star B is AB by 2. This is equals to B star A can be written as BA divided by 2. Left hand side and right hand side denominators are same, so I can cancel this. So finally what do I get? AB is equals to BA. Yes student, multiplication of any two element irrespective of their position, it gives same answer. So therefore star is commutative. Star is a commutative because here LHS is equals with RHS. Let us prove associative now. What is associative says? It says A star B star C is equals with A star B star C. Now student, here A star B, it is clearly directly given. I can directly write AB by 2 star C is equals to A as it is star B star C. How can I write B star C? Here B is the first element, C is the second element. So according to this condition, the star product of two element can be written as product of first and second element divided by 2. Like this. Now here student, again I got star product of two element. Now this time first element is AB by 2, second element is C. So I can write first element into second element whole divided by 2. This is equals with first element into second element whole divided by 2. Now student, here this, if you want, cancel this 2 and 2 because left hand side and right hand side same denominators. So finally what is left out here? ABC divided by 2. This is equals to ABC divided by 2. Again, if you cancel this left hand side and right hand side, ABC is equals to ABC. So here left hand side is exactly equals with right hand side. So therefore star is associative here. Here star is associative because left hand side quantity is exactly equals with right hand side quantity. So the conclusion is star is associative. Right here, therefore star is associative for this. And the condition, this time student, the set is set of all real numbers but not minus 1 given by A star B is equals to A square divided by B plus 1. So in this problem also we should check 3 things: binary operation, commutative, associative or not. But what is the set here? Here set is set of all real numbers but not minus 1. And here what is the condition? Condition is A star B is equal to square of the first element divided by second element plus 1 in the denominator. So this is the condition. Okay, let us solve this. Given set is equals to set of all real numbers minus 1. This says that set of all real numbers but not minus 1. And what is the condition? A star B is equals to A square divided by B plus 1. That is first element star second element. The condition is square of the first element divided by second element plus 1. This is the condition. First one is, let us check binary operation. So here A star B is equals to A square by B plus 1. So what is A and B? Let A equals 1, B equals, I will take minus 2. We cannot give same values to this A and B because A and B are totally different numbers. So 1 star minus 2 equals, again write 1 square divided by minus 2 plus 1. How much it is? 1 square is 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. It is minus 1. Final answer is minus 1. 1 by minus 1 is minus 1. So yes, this student here, sir, are not taken minus 1 as value here. Are not taken minus 1. But what answer I got? I got the final answer is minus 1. This declares that it is not a binary operation because this minus 1 does not belongs to this set. Because what we are telling, the set is set of all real numbers but not minus 1. But if I prefer these values, okay, for other values it may be good. Okay sir, what happens if you take 2 to this and 3 to this? Yes, of course it is possible. Minus 1 will never come here in that case. so it belongs to. But my question is, yes, for 100 or thousands of values it belongs to. But what happens if I comes to this particular point? When it says it is not possible here, then I should give more preference to this particular point. Because generally this is the thing we will follow in our daily life also. I'll just give an example here. The best example is, a student is writing exam for his 6 subjects. He is appearing for the exam and he is having 6 subjects, 6 exams. Okay, in 5 subjects he got distinction marks. In 5 subjects, the student got distinction marks. Means, let us take it is out of out. So, in 5 subjects, he got out of out. So, his marks in 5 subjects is 500. In 1 subject, by mistake or some bad conditions, he got 25 marks. Out of 100, he got 25 marks. And his total is 525. See, his total is 525. It's a very good total. In fact, it is a distinction total. But at the end, we will declare the result is fail. We will declare the result is fail. The reason is, to declare his final result, we will not just see this 5 subject marks. In this 5 subject, he is excellent. But to declare the final result, we will give more and more importance to this subject, to this one subject. So that we will declare the result is fail. Same thing in this case also. Okay, for other things, it may be satisfied, it is 100% belongs to. But what happened at this particular point? Is it belongs to here? No, here it is not belongs to, because final answer I am getting -1. So -1 does not comes in my set. Therefore, it is not a binary operation. Therefore, star is not a binary operation. Second is commutative. What is the property says? It says A star B is equals to B star A. What is A star B? It is A square divided by B plus 1, and this is equals to B star A is, first element is B, so it is B square divided by A plus 1. Student, without go to next steps, we can easily declare that it is never equal, because numerator is A square here and here numerator is B square. If you give any values to A and B, always will get different answers. LHS is not equals to RHS, therefore star is not commutative. Next student, let us check it is associative or not. Associative or not. It is A star B star C is equals to A star B star C. This is the associative property. Now what is A star B? It is A square divided by B plus 1 star C. This is equals to A star B star C. First element is B here, so it is B square divided by A plus 1. Now student, again we have a star product of two elements. This is first element and this is second element. In between there is a star. So how can I write this? First element, it has square divided by second element C plus 1. Isn't it? Like this, the condition is defined here. First element should have square and divided by second element plus 1. So same thing, first element got square divided by second element plus 1. this is equals to A is the first element, A square divided by B square divided by C plus 1 plus 1. Now student, it's very complicated. We can, by seeing itself, we can easily declare that these two will never be equal. For any value, these two will never be equal. Therefore, star is not associative. Star is not associative. For this problem, I will just change the condition and the set. Here set is positive, set of all integers. Set is set of all integers, and the condition is A star B is equals to A power B. Student, in this problem also we should check three things: binary operation, commutative, associative. What is the set here? Set of all integers. Condition is A star B is equals to A power B. First element should be base and the second element is power. So solution: given set is equals to integers, that represents set of all integers. Condition is A star B is equals to A power B. First let us check binary operation. Student, what is binary operation here? A star B is equals to A power B. Let A equals to 2, B equals minus 3. B equals minus 3. So we'll see what happen here. 2 star minus 3 is equals to 2 power is minus 3. Now student, I can give negative values to A and B is a positive value. A is a positive value and B is a negative value preferred here. But if I want, I can change the position. But I should check for both the cases. Let us check with this case. What happened? So here 2 power minus 3. Here index is negative. So to make this is positive, I can write like this. I can write this as 1 divided by 2 power 3. 1 divided by 2 power 3. So what is 2 power 3? 2 power 3 is 8. 1 divided by 8. So student, here definitely the answer is in decimal, no doubt. But if I stop like this itself, this is a fraction. This fraction does not belongs to integer. This fraction or whatever the final answer for this, it does not belongs to integer. Therefore, star is not binary operation. Okay, but if I reverse the case, if I take negative to A and positive to B, maybe it is possible that time. Yes, of course it is possible that time, but I should check with this case. Since in this case it is not possible, so the declaration is it is not binary operation. Next, commutative. What is commutative property? A star B is equals to B star A. So what is A star B? Student, A star B is A power B and B star A is B power Yeah. Student, except it is 1. Okay, if it is 1 also it is not possible because A and B are two different values. So I can say that LHS is not equals to RHS here because the index and the bases both are same different here. So it never gives same answer. So this is different. Therefore, star is not commutative. If you want, you can try with some numbers, or in general itself we can prove like this. Now associative. A star B star C, this is equals to A star B star C. So A star B is A power B star C. This is equals with A star B power C, because B is the first element, C is second element here. Now student, here again we have star product of two element. So this can be written as first element power C. This is equals to first element power second element. Student, here power of power according to indices I can multiply. So this can be written as A power B into C is equals to, but here it is not power of power, it is power A power B power C it is. So this remains same, A power B power C. So here it is not equal because here A power is product and here A power is B and B power is C. So it is not equal. Therefore star is not associative. That is, let star be the binary operation on set of all natural number. Star is a binary operation. He declared that on set of all natural numbers. Okay. Natural numbers defined as A star B is equals to LCM of A and B. Find, first question is 5 star 7 comma, second question 20 star 16, third sub question is star commutative, fourth is star associative, and the fifth is find the identity in N. Find the identity in N. Okay. Student, this is a very important question. Maximum times this question was asked for 2 marks, 3 marks, and sometimes 1 mark, any one of this. Okay. Here our set is set of all natural numbers and the condition is LCM of the two element. We know that LCM means it is a multiplication process, whereas HCF is it's a division process. Since it is LCM here, so it is multiplication process. So let us first find one by one. Solution. Given set is equals to n and it is A star B is equals to LCM of A and B. So first one, 5 star 7 is equals to LCM of 5 and 7, because the condition of any two elements star product is given as LCM of two elements. Okay, here the LCM of 5 and 7. Let us check the LCM of 5 and 7. First I will take 5, then 7. Okay. The LCM of 5 and 7 is 5 into 7. It is 35. So student, that is equals to 35. Is this 35 belongs to n? Yes. Here it is already given star is a binary operation. No need to declare the statement. Second one, 20 star 16. Same process, just numbers are different. LCM of 20 and 16. That is equals to 20 comma 16, possible by 2. Okay, 2 10 times, 2 8 times. Again possible by 2, 2 5 times, 2 4 times, still possible by 2, still possible by 2. Now it's possible by 5. So what is the LCM of 20 and 16? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 5s are, it is 80. So student, LCM of 20 and 16 is 80. So this finished the two sub questions. Now let us comes to the third one, commutative. Commutative. What is the commutative property says? It says A star B is equals to B star A. So what is A star B here? It says LCM of A and B, and here B star A says that LCM of B and A. So here in previous two problems we understood that LCM of 5 and 7 or LCM of 7 and 5 both are same. Here also it is LCM of 20 and 16 is same as LCM of 16 and 20. So LCM of A and B is A into B, let us consider. Then here also let us take B into A. So AB is equals to BA under multiplication, both are same. So LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore star is commutative. Where is this? Let us check the associative part. Associative. And what is associative? Associative says that A star B star C, this is equals with A star B star C. Then what is A star B? LCM of A and B star C. This is equals with A is as it is here, A as it is, star LCM of B and C. B star C is LCM of B and C. So what is LCM of A and B? It is AB star C. This is equals to A as it is, star LCM of B and C is B into C. Next step is again star product of two element. So we should take the condition again, and the condition is LCM of AB and C is equals to LCM of A and BC. A and BC. So what is the LCM of AB and C? It is ABC. This is equals to LCM of A and BC. LCM of A and BC is also ABC. So here LHS is equals with RHS. Therefore star is associative. Now student, to find the identity of star under set N is, fifth is identity. So here out of these two elements, as I said in the identity property, any one we should consider as E. Let E is an identity of element A. A is the element and E is the identity. That means B I change to E. So that is A star E is equals to, okay, write A star E. It is LCM of A and E. That is A and E LCM is AE. And student, here A star E value is what? A. Because A star E is equals to E star A is equals to A according to the definition of identity. So wherever A star A is there, I can write A. So I written A here. Now if I divide A on both sides, or if I do the cross multiplication, then I will get E is equals to A by A. Finally E is equals to 1. Yes, 1 present in natural number, 1 present in our set. So yes, this is belongs to N. This is the final answer. Student, in the next problem, instead of LCM, we will take HCF. Let us see what happens if it is HCF. But set remains same. It is set of natural numbers. Set is a natural number, but the condition is A star B is equals to HCF of A and B. Then find, first sub question, find is star commutative. Second is star associative. And next is, third is does it exist an identity element in n? Student, here in HCF is asking us to find the find star is commutative or not, find star is associative or not, and does it exist an identity element in n if it is a HCF of A and B. The condition is A star B is equal to HCF of A and B. Set remains natural number, no doubt. Let us check. Given set is equals to n, A star B is equals to HCF of A and B. Student, here first is commutative, highest common factor of any two element. So here A star B is equals to B star A. So in this, A star B is HCF of A and B is equals to HCF of B and A. So here HCF of A and B is exactly same as HCF of B and A. If we take the multiple of A, we can start from 1 to some number and B also 1 to some number, and the HCF is same as A and B and B and A. So if I take HCF of A and B is A into B, and here HCF of B and A is B into A, because both will be same. For example, in general example, I'll take example here. HCF of, if I want to find 10 and 20 in general, 10 and 20, the factors of 10, because highest common factor it is HCF. So what are the factors of 10? 1, 2, 5, 10, isn't it? Then what are the factors of 20 here? 1, 2, 5, 10, 20. 4 also possible here. 4. First, what is common here? Okay, 4 is not common. No need to involve 4. Now, what is highest and common? Highest common factor. Whether it is 10 and 20 or 20 and 10. Both the way it is, 10 is the highest common factor. Same highest common factor. So, whether I take the highest common factor of A and B or highest common factor of B and A, both are same. So, in general, I will write A into B and B into A. Now, in this case, both are same. So, here LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore, star is commutative. Next is associative. What is associative? A star B star C is equals to A star B. It is A star B star C. So student, here as I said, HCF of A and B like this. So I will take HCF of A and B star C is equals to A star B star C is HCF of B and C. So what is HCF of A and B? Let us take it is, consider it is AB star C. This is equals to A star BC. So student, it is like, let me take it is 30 now. Let us take 30, one more number let me involve because it is associative. 3 numbers we must take. So what is the factors of 30? It is 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 5, it is 6, it is 10, and last it is 30. So student, what is the highest common factor of these 3 numbers? It is same. It is again 10 here. So like that, again we got a star product. So this I can write this statement as HCF of AB and C is equals to HCF of A and BC. So what is HCF of A into B and C? It is ABC in general because it is same. Then this is equals to HCF of A and BC is, again it is, I will write ABC. Say I proved here, I shown an example. So it is equal for all the 3 numbers. So therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Hence star is associative. Star is an associative here. Student, here since it is the highest common factor, so it is a set is a natural number. Student, highest common factor we can find using division also. So here the highest HCF of A and B, if we take any element as identity here, okay, third one is identity. Let me take identity. So here identity property says that A star E into E star A is equals to A. This is the identity definition. Now if I change B to E here, A star E is equals to HCF of A and E. So here it is identity does not exist here. Why? What is the purpose that identity does not exist here is, the reason is it is division. We can find using division, and in division, okay, A star A and E division is okay, but E and A division will be differ. In HCF, A star E is equal to this means, but this is not equal to E star A. This is not equals to E star A. So therefore identity does not exist. Therefore star is not an identity element. Yes, star is not an identity. Okay students, let us go to the next problem. Let star be a binary operation. He declared that star is a binary operation on natural number. Full stop. Let our set is Cartesian product of natural numbers. Defined by defined by A comma B star C comma D is equals to A plus C comma B plus D. This condition on this set, we should prove that star is first case commutative, second case we should prove that it is associative, and the third case we should find the identity for star, find identity for star on set A. If any identities exist, we should find that. If any. Student, here our set is a Cartesian product of natural numbers. This is our set. And what is the condition? Since it is a Cartesian product, is our set. So, he has taken elements are also in ordered pairs. First element is A comma B, second element is C comma D, and both are on ordered pairs. What is the condition? He said condition is that domain is ordered with domain and the range is ordered with range. Basically, it is addition problem. It is basically an addition problem because addition operation is specified here. So let us try this. Given set is equals to A and this is equals to n cross n. What is the condition? A comma B star, C comma D. A comma B star C comma D. This is equals with first element is ordered with first, second is ordered with second. Like this, the condition is given. Same condition we should follow in commutative, associative, as well as for identity. Okay. So first, commutative. What is that? A comma B star C comma D. This must be equals with C comma D star A comma B. So student, how can we write this? First element is ordered with first, second is ordered with second. Okay, next here first is ordered with first, second is ordered with second. Now check. A plus B is same as C plus A because both are an ordered pair and the relation between the two ordered pair is equal. Let us check whether it is equal or not. A plus C is equals to C plus A. Yes, it is correct. B plus D is equals with D plus B. Yes. So here LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore, star is commutative. Let us check the associative. Associative. What is associative says? It says A comma B star C comma D. Let it put in bracket. Next is star E comma F. Let us take the third set is also an ordered pair and it is E and F are the elements. This must be equals with A comma B star bracket C comma D star E comma F. Now student, first inside the bracket So how can I express this? I can write a plus c comma b plus d. This is one element now. Star. The other element is e comma f. Now this is equals to a comma b as it is. No changes. Star. Inside the bracket, it is what? First element is added to first. That means c plus e. C plus e, comma, second is added with second. What is second here? D and f. So it is D plus f. Next, again we have star product of two elements here. So how can I express this? This can be written as first element is added with first element, that is plus e, comma, second is added with second. This is equals to a plus c plus e, comma, b plus d plus f. Now student, check these two ordered pairs are equal or not. First is a plus c plus e. Yes, it is equals with a plus c plus e. Second is b plus d plus f. Yes, second is b plus d plus f. So both are equal. So here it is LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore star is associative. Star is a associative here. Okay student, third one we should check on set of natural numbers to natural numbers. Identity. So student, according to this I will take, let me take the element is a comma b. Let e comma e dash I will take. E comma e dash is an identity of a comma b. That means this is an element and its identity is e comma e dash, because this also should be an ordered pair, because the element is an ordered pair. So according to that, how can I write this? And that is a comma b star e comma e dash is equals to, what is the answer here? Okay. What is the condition given here? A plus e, comma, first to first, then second to second. Now b to e dash. I should add b plus e dash. Yes. This we can write according to the given condition. Now what is a star e? It is a. So here this is the element and this is an identity. So element remains as it is. This is equals to a plus e comma b plus e dash. Now student, this is also an ordered pair, this is also an ordered pair, and the relation between the two ordered pairs are equal here. That means a must be equals to a plus e and b must be equals to b plus e dash. Then what is the value of e here? If I shift this a to this side, a minus a is equals to e, that is 0 is equals to e. And here b minus b is equals to e dash, so 0 is equals to e dash. So student, at the end what is the identity I got? 0 comma 0, because the identity element is this. Therefore e comma e dash is equals to 0 comma 0. Student, no doubt here identity is 0 under addition. Under addition operation identity is 0 only. This is addition operation, so we got 0 is the identity element. But student, we should check whether this element, whatever is the answer, is this element present in our set or not. Because it must be in our set. If it is not in our set, then it is not belongs to. So this is an identity element, no doubt, but since it does not belongs to A. Why it does not belongs to A? Because our A is set of all natural numbers to natural numbers. That is Cartesian product of natural numbers here. And in natural numbers, we know that 0 does not exist. So 0, 0 does not belongs to the given set. Therefore, there is no identity element here. Therefore, identity does not exist. This is the final answer. And student, this is about binary operations. I hope you people understood the today's problems and definitions of binary operations. If you have any doubt in this problems and in this concept, you can put your doubt in comment box. And student, to help the other students, keep sharing our videos so others also can be benefited with this. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.